Disease-causing microorganisms. How many times have we been told to wash our hands before sitting down at the supper table or after touching money and other dirty surfaces? By washing up, we think that we're clean and microorganism-free. We have baths, cook our food, treat our sewage, and even cover our mouth when we cough and sneeze to prevent the spread of those tiny dirty particles that could make us sick. What many people don't realize is that even after doing all of these things, we are still far from being clean. The number of microorganisms living on and in us is about 10 times higher than the number of cells that make up our entire body. What is microbe? A microbe, another word for a microorganism, is a tiny individual living thing that is way too small to be seen by the human eye alone. The only way this tiny organism can be seen is by using a microscope. This is why microbes are often called microscopic organisms. These organisms are found almost everywhere you can think of here on Earth, in air, water, soil, and rock, and even in plants, animals, and the human body. Some microbes can live in very hot temperatures and others can live in the freezing cold. Some need oxygen to grow and still alive, like you or I, while others survive without it. While some microbes play an important part in our daily lives by keeping us healthy, others are nothing but bad news. These bad news microbes are called disease-causing microbes and can make humans, animals, and plants sick by causing infection and disease. Most microbes belong to four major groups: bacteria, viruses, protozoa, or fungi. Disease-causing microbes can also be called pathogens, germs or bugs, and are responsible for causing infectious diseases. They can also contribute to chronic diseases and conditions, and are now being linked with coronary artery disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer, multiple sclerosis, and chronic lung disease. Microbes, the ones that make us sick. Infectious diseases caused by disease-causing microbes are responsible for more deaths worldwide than any other single cause. Scientists are working hard to find ways that will control these germs, but trying to defeat them is not an easy task. Disease-causing microbes are very good at adjusting to new environments, making it hard to find a way to get rid of them. Microbes can quickly develop new features that make them resistant to the drugs that we were once able to kill them. This means scientists must try and stay one step ahead, even though it is hard to do. New diseases caused by recently discovered pathogens are also being identified at an increasing rate. In the past 30 years, about 30 new pathogens have been identified. How microbes infect us, the basics. Every day, we come into contact with people or animals that may be infected with disease-causing microbes. This puts us at risk of being exposed to disease. Becoming infected depends on the link between the pathogen, the environment, and the host being you or I. Other bacteria can cause an infection. Several bacteria ranging from so-called Group A, Streptococcus, Clostridium perfringens, or C, or perfringens, and E. coli and S. aureus can cause but severe soft tissue infection called necrotizing vasculitis, sometimes called flesh-eating bacteria. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, this infection affects the tissues surrounding muscles, nerves, fat, and blood vessels. It can be treated